Northern Thunder. This is the name of the military drill conducted in the northeast of Saudi Arabia with troops from 20 countries. All belong to the so-called Islamic Coalition Against Terrorism, launched several weeks ago by the Wahhabi Kingdom. 3 weeks of drills over some 900 kilometers close to Iraq and Kuwait, culminating in a full-fledged rehearsal of a response to a terrorist attack. A show of force in front of the international media. A terrorist group has assaulted a border post and taken hostages. From his command center, Saudi General al-Mutari oversees the counterattack.
A special operation is now underway to rescue the hostages being held in the border post barracks. Warplanes of several coalition countries have just conducted an airstrike.
Officially, Northern Thunder is the biggest military drill since the first Gulf War. 350,000 soldiers. An impressive figure that we tried hard to confirm, until the spokesman for the Saudi army conceded that 100,000 troops maximum were involved. But for Saudi Arabia, what matters most is to showcase the international dimension of the drill, with a strong emphasis on the role of special forces in the fight against terrorism.
It's important for my country, Sudan, to take part in these maneuvers. Alongside other Muslim countries and friends, we must get organized, work together and forge a common military doctrine.
But those are not merely military maneuvers. Faced with Daesh and its arch-rival Iran, the kingdom is eager to flex its diplomatic muscles. This is why it convened leaders from the region, from Asia, and from Africa for a mini-summit. Alongside King Salman, Egyptian President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi. In military garb, Jordan King Abdullah. Also on hand, Senegal's President, Macky Sall.
Here we have Asian countries, African countries, and from the Middle East. This is something new. These are new skills for the armies of the Arab and Muslim world at large. And that's something quite reassuring when considering the challenge we're faced with, fighting terrorism.
But when Saudi Arabia heralds the fight against terrorism, it is not only aiming at ISIS. Saudi officials are, of course, eager to rebuke Western claims that they support jihadist groups and stress that they are fully engaged in the fight against them in Syria and Iraq. But their main obsession is Iran. Tensions between the two regional powers have escalated since they cut diplomatic ties in January following Riyadh's execution of a Shiite cleric and the ransacking of the Saudi embassy in Tehran. During the military drill, the Saudis did their utmost to ensure that Hezbollah, the pro-Iran Lebanese Shia militia, would be designated as a terrorist organization by the Gulf Cooperation Council, as well as the Arab League. For Saudi General Ahmed al-Asiri, the chaos in the region can be traced to Tehran.
Nowadays, the situation that's prevalent across the Middle East is the creation and multiplication of militias everywhere. And if you observe these militias, the trails always lead to Iran. The Hezbollah militia is linked to Iran. The militias operating in Syria are linked to Iran. Same goes for those in Iraq, and more recently those active in Yemen. Wherever there's tension and discord, you'll find the Iranians.
Faced with Iran's challenge, regional chaos, America's diplomatic retreat, and plunging oil prices, the royal family is also undergoing major changes. Salman, who became king a little over a year ago, and his son, Deputy Crown Prince and Defense Minister Mohammed bin Salman, are eager to show that Saudi Arabia is back in the game. By plunging into a bloody war in Yemen with no clear end in sight. By being uncompromising with Bashar al-Assad. By retaking its position as leader of the Sunnis. But this risky gamble appears to be, for now, a leap into the unknown.
Mark Perelman there reporting from Saudi Arabia.